Good evening, and welcome to Numpty News, Tonley Bulletin brave enough to report on a global diplomatic incident caused by free pies, folding chairs, and a bit of missing shade. Tonight's top story: a posh load of foreign ambassadors were apparently promised VIP treatment at a flashy motor race in America. Food, booze, misting fans, shaded seats, to full faff, only to be uninvited like a bloke who's already done a wee in your hydrangeas. An exclusive! In scenes reminiscent of a wedding reception run by ferrets, the diplomats were allegedly lined up for an afternoon of canapes and horsepower, before someone, somewhere, lobbed the invite list into the bureaucratic bog. What began as a simple day out with petrol fumes and chicken skewers has now ballooned into a full-scale international hissy fit with cufflinks. Right then, here's Barry Wazzock on location, half a sausage roll in hand, and a face like a wet Wednesday. Well, here we are. They said luxury. Ended up without but a muddy patch and a cone for company. Ain't seen nowt this posh since the car boot sale in Rotherham. Up, reckon it's gonna be a long un.
They were told there'd be prawns, pop, and one of them water squirty fan things. Then some clipboard goblin rocks up and says, "Nah, sling your hook." If that happened at our Sandra's christening, there'd be patio chairs through a window.
Quite right, Barry. And if there's one thing history teaches us, it's that empires fall when a hungry dignitary can't find to vol au vents. Next we heard from Brenda Clatterbottom, female, amateur etiquette coach and owner of a hat shaped like a defeated pheasant. Brenda was visibly appalled, in the sort of way only a woman carrying emergency Prosecco can be.
You cannot invite fancy foreigners for shaded seating and then plonk 'em in full sun like forgotten yogurts. It's barbaric. 1 minute is free nibbles. Next minute, you've got Luxembourg threatening to lamp someone with a picnic stool.
As tensions mounted, our cameras captured what experts are already calling the Great Mistin Fan Betrayal. Witnesses claim certain important visitors had mentally prepared themselves for tiny sandwiches, chilled beverages, and a gentle atomized spritz to the chops, only to receive naught but tarmac glare and the smell of burnt meat. Then came Trevor Spindle, male, self-appointed motorsport analyst and pub ranter, who expanded the crisis well beyond all reason, as is standard on Numpty News.
This is how wars start, mate. Not with bombs, with somebody nicking your wristband and your chicken goujons. You deny a grown adult a shaded seat in 30 degrees, you're basically poking NATO with a breadstick.
Mock serious officials have so far refused to confirm whether to Snub were a scheduling mishap, a security panic, or somebody in a blazer pressing the wrong button while reaching for mini quiches. But shocked readers told us the whole thing stinks worse than a Portaloo in August. 1 minute it's diplomatic outrage, to next it's blokes in expensive loafers wandering a car park, sweating through their trousers and asking where to free bars bloody gone. Finally, local race fan Denise Puddles, female, delivered to verdict of the street, if that street led directly to a burger van.
Up, I promise thee, free scran, best cold drink going, and a seat where thy thighs don't become one with the plastic. And if I dare bin thee off, you can nick all them napkins, soak like a champion, and I'll clap for thee from afar.
And there we have it. A mighty diplomatic snub, a paddock full of bruised egos, and yet another reminder that civilization is only 3 missed canapes away from total collapse. Stay tuned to Numpty News, where if we ever uninvite you from an event, we'll at least have the decency to do it before you've put your good bra on. And to ensure you don't miss out on tomorrow's Numpty News, please subscribe.